Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a super exciting matchup that pits a prehistoric giant against our friendly neighborhood superhero. In one corner, we have the Titanoboa, a massive snake that ruled the ancient jungles of South America. And in the other corner, it's Spider-Man, swinging in with his agility and web-slinging skills. In this video, we're diving deep into their backgrounds, imagining a wild battle scenario, and figuring out who would come out on top. Let's kick things off with the Titanoboa. This beast was no ordinary snake. It could grow up to a jaw-dropping 42 feet long and weigh over a ton. Just let that sink in for a moment. Titanoboa roamed the Earth around 60 million years ago during the Paleocene epoch. It made its home in lush tropical rainforests, where it slithered through the dense underbrush, hunting for a meal. Titanoboa was a constrictor, meaning it would wrap around its unsuspecting victims and squeeze until they couldn't breathe. This giant snake was definitely a top predator of its time, and it had the strength to back it up. Now, let's switch gears and talk about our beloved Spider-Man. For those who might be living under a rock, Spider-Man is actually Peter Parker, a regular guy who got bitten by a radioactive spider. Yep, that bite gave him superpowers. He can crawl up walls, has superhuman strength, and is incredibly agile. Spider-Man's high-tech web shooters allow him to swing around and take down bad guys. One of the coolest things about Spider-Man is his experience. He's fought a ton of dangerous foes, from venomous villains to monsters much larger than himself. His quick thinking and street smarts are crucial in this showdown against Titanoboa. Okay, picture this. A dense, mysterious jungle filled with towering trees and thick underbrush. It's the perfect hiding spot for Titanoboa, who can set up a surprise ambush. Spider-Man, sporting his flashy red and blue suit, carefully swings through the trees, scanning the area for danger. This jungle setting gives the Titanoboa the upper hand, with lots of areas to hide and plot its attacks. Meanwhile, Spider-Man will need to use his web-slinging skills wisely, utilizing the trees and branches to stay light on his feet. It's nature's battleground, and both combatants are in for a wild ride. The battle begins with Spider-Man sneaking through the treetops, keeping an eye out for any movement below. Suddenly, out of nowhere, Titanoboa lunges at him with lightning speed. But Spidey is quick. He dodges just in time, shooting a web to swing away, his heart racing. As Titanoboa tries to coil around a tree trunk, Spider-Man counters with a barrage of web shots, aiming to slow it down. The snake, however, is strong, and it starts to break free from the webs, showing its incredible power. The battle turns into a frantic chase. Spider-Man darts between trees, while Titanoboa tries to catch him in its powerful grip. They exchange blows, Spider-Man using his agility to stay one step ahead, while Titanoboa's brute force is on full display. It's an epic back and forth. Let's break down what's happening here. Titanoboa's strength and size are massive advantages, but it's also somewhat slow and relies on surprise tactics. On the flip side, Spider-Man is quick and strategic, using his intelligence to outmaneuver the giant snake. Spider-Man's ability to think on his feet is crucial. If he can outsmart Titanoboa and use the environment to his advantage, he could dodge those powerful strikes. It's a battle of brains versus brawn, and both have their clear strengths and weaknesses. So what's the final verdict? In this clash of Titanoboa versus Spider-Man, the outcome could go either way. If Spider-Man can keep his cool, avoid those powerful strikes, and use his webs creatively, he might just outsmart the giant snake. But if Titanoboa gets its grip on him, it could spell disaster. We want to hear from you. Who do you think would win this wild encounter? Comment below, and let's chat. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. If you enjoyed this epic showdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome content. And stay tuned for our next video, where we'll explore another epic battle. Until next time, keep your imaginations wild.